everyone, Jason here with a review of some new pop vinyl television series Master of the Universe figures. We have 991 Heman, we have 992 Prince Adam, we have 993 Sorceress, we have 994 Tongue Lasher, 995 is Cyclone, 996 Mosquito, so there'll be a very happy Pixel Dan, and 997 is Webster, and that's the standard version of Webster. There is a metallic variant which is available through Pop Culture. So these are all from Pop Culture in Geelong, Australia. They work out as a bundle. These retailed for about $20 each, I think. So you get a bit of a discount if you buy all 7 of them. I have got some other figures coming from Pop Culture at the moment in regards to He-Man as well. So let's open these up and take a look at them outside of the packet. So without further ado, by the power of Grayskull. Okay, so here they are out of the packet. So we have He-Man, I'll bring some light in. So we've got a metallic sword. There's a silver sort of metallic on the battle chest armor. Standard sort of darker orange style hair. So it's in the sort of the I have the power raised sword pose, which is different to the previous He-Man that we've received. He stands quite well by himself. Prince Adam is more of an issue. Out of the packet, mine sort of is wanting to fall backwards. I've had to sort of bend the feet forward, and then he's ultimately moving back into his pose. So he has a sort of a, not the exact same pose as He-Man. He's in the process of raising the sword. Again, nice metallic silver paint. He is in the Filmation style colours there. And the paint is otherwise quite good on the figure, but as I said, yeah, just see, he just wants to fall backwards. I mean, lucky I sort of display these in the box. Next is the Sorceress. She's looking really nice there. So in that Filmation style, she's got the eyes and the beak. She's got the feathers. She does come, obviously because of the tiny legs, she does come with a display base, and so she stands quite well. But she's in that classic pose from the start of the TV show, where she's, my friends, the Sorceress, Man-at-Arms, and basically are aware of his secret. So that is really nice. So there's some really nice detail there on her little sort of feather costume. So that is the Sorceress. Next we have Tongue Lasher. He just looks amazing. Like, this is probably one of my favorites of this series. Well, I'll vote for them in a second, but it has the green tongue sort of sticking out. He's got the there's actually like a sort of a bubble texture, so he does have that sort of toad frog style skin. He's holding his classic sort of Snake Man staff. He's got the 3 fingers. He's got the Snake Man logo on the chest there. He just looks great all the way around. The only thing he's missing is like the little rolling device on the back that used to make the tongue flick in and out, but he does have all the patterns there on the back, and he has the 3 pronged toes on his boots or his legs. So that is Tongue Lasher. Next we have Cyclone. So obviously he doesn't spin around, but he does have the little paint app for the radar on the chest. He has his samurai style sort of helmet. He has the blue face, and the rings around the ankles and the arms. Again, really great interpretation of the old figure. So yeah, so Cyclone's there. Next up we have Mosquito from the Horde. So he looks really interesting. I think it's the head that puts you off. It's sort of not as wide obviously as all of the other heads, and has the eyes sort of on the side, and it's very, I don't know, chibi sort of style. And for some reason, I think because he doesn't have the sort of the wider head, it makes his body look really small, but I think it is in proportion with everyone else's. But you can see there that he does have the blood drips in the chest thing. He very similar to the vintage figure. There is a little bit of a paint spill sort of on the grey of his shorts, and a little bit on the brown as well of his gloves. But he does look like the vintage figure, so he has the big sort of boots, and as I said, he just, I don't know, there's something slightly off-putting about him in comparison to all of the others, but I think it's just the narrowness of his head. Same as Tongue Lasher, but Tongue Lasher actually looks quite good without the wide head. He still has the eyes sort of offset, you know, more so. And then finally we have Webster. So he looks amazing. So he's got there's a bit of a sort of a metallic shine to the purple on his armor. He's holding his classic scaling device there, and I love the fact that there is a cable that goes into the back, into the little backpack. That was one of the cool play features of Webstore in the original line. So he's got obviously the red eyes, but with the spider installed, sort of additional set of eyes on the head. He's got the little ears, he's got the little ridges on the head and around onto the back. Yeah, he looks amazing, and he very sort of traditional. He's got the hairy shorts and the classic sort of, you know, belt and everything like that. So all the paint apps on him are really, really good. So even the little teeth and the nose, everything just looks super nice on Webster. So I guess then, from all of these, who are my favourites? Well, I think in order, I would say Tongue Lasher is number one. I loved the figure as a kid. It was one of the ones that I had. I tended to get all of the bad guys, and my brother got all of the good guys. But yeah, this is Tongue Lasher. I think the sculpt on that, the texture, the eyes, the tongue, the classic Snake Man logo, and Snake Man staff, I think looks really good. Next up, I'm going to say Webster. Again, what can I say? I'm a fan of the bad guys, but I think Webster really captures the classic figure. Then I'm going to say Sorceress, because I think she really captures the look of the Filmation television series. And then I'll say Prince Adam, even though he won't stay up, and Heman, the next two. I mean, they're pretty much a tie. They're a slightly different figure, but ultimately, I do like the metallic silver on both of their swords. And then, yeah, Adam won't stand up. And then I'm going to say probably Mosquito next, and then Cyclone last. Now, you know, again, I like all of the figures. It's probably just he's the one that I like the least from this particular series. I wasn't a big fan of the original figure. He did have a cool feature though, where you would spin and his arms would sort of flick up and he would spin around in a Cyclone sort of style. But yeah, from this particular series, that would be my choices. But yeah, overall, really happy with the paint apps on all of them. There's only a few little issues on Mosquito, and Mosquito's head just does put me off a little bit. It's more sort of chibi and sort of compressed than the other sort of classic style Funko wide heads. So anyway, that's a look at the new Masters of the Universe figures from pop culture here in Australia.